The truth is what he makes it. Just don't get caught sitting around waxing poetic about loyalty and honor. Because Sentinel Prime is busy taking care of Iacon City and searching for the matrix of leadership. He gets to work for the government.
I'm gonna ride it out. I'm gonna ride it out.
Transformers 1 was released on September 20th, 2024, to good reviews, but disappointing box office results. Transformers fans regard it as the film that could have been. Advertising hindered it, but it was really well made, and its rewatchability is off the charts. Now, luckily, it's gotten a second life on streaming services, so fans are hopeful that there will be a sequel. The characters in the film are very well developed, especially our main villain, Sentinel Prime. Given the history revealed in the film, Sentinel is a dastardly villain, plucking cogs from newborn chests and forcing bots to work the mines so he can pay off the Quintessons and live like a king.
A cunning Quintesson trick.
The performance by Jon Hamm is my favorite in the film. He plays it flippant and arrogant and matches the character to a T. When we first meet Sentinel, he asks if the microphone is on, which is a great touch, prompting D16 to say, "Humility and presence. That's leadership. Nobody does it better."
Such heroic nonsense.
The character design is on point as well. He may be bad, but he looks good doing it, with shades of metallic blue and gold. The first Sentinel Prime released last year was a Prime Changer, which is essentially a simplified deluxe class. But this latest version is Studio Series, which I think will capture more of what we saw on screen. This is Studio Series Sentinel Prime from Transformers 1. Guys, let's get it. All right, as usual, let's take a look at the box, guys, and another look at the new sleek packaging. Welcome back, Studio Series. Welcome back, Plastic Window, and welcome back this sweet little legend on the side.
Welcome back.
There we have renders of Sentinel in both modes. And this image gets carried over to the side here. Pretty sweet. Also on the side, we have an Autobot symbol. Transformers Studio Series Voyager class. And here we have a picture of him from the movie, and it looks pretty accurate to me. Here's his 2 modes, plus a bit of a super mode from the end of the film that I'm actually looking forward to see. Kind of neat. Pumped to see that. Now, on the side, we have the same image that's reversed from the front, which is fine. That's what we're doing now. And there he is. He looks lonely. Let's get him out of there. All right, first impressions. This is a pretty screen accurate version of Sentinel Prime. From his bit of a smirk in the facial features to the overall color scheme. Little bits of shininess that comes out in the kneecaps. Beautiful. In the movie, his wings had a bit more of an angelic quality to it, but they had to change that a little bit for the jet mode here, which the jet mode is just on point. Other than that, he feels pretty solid and hefty in hand, exactly what you want in a Voyager class figure. So far, so good. And articulation. First, I want to start by saying there are certain positions, and I've seen online of people say that this is a little bit loose. Both of his shoulders are on ball joints, and there are positions
where it does get pretty loose. There are ways to fix that. You can look it up, pop them out, put some nail polish on it, let it dry, put it back in. But I find when I do move and pose with intention, it's not a problem. Okay, so let's get to articulation. And the shoulders, even though they are loose, they do go all the way around with a little bit of kibble that you will have to avoid there. The arm will go almost all the way up. That shoulder pad does stop it a little bit. He's got bicep twist, a good elbow, but no wrist rotation. His head goes 360 all the way around, but does not go up or down because he has an extra gimmick in his super mode where he has a mask in there, which is pretty cool. All right, now as far as his waist, that will go all the way around as long as you can avoid the kibble. Leg kick, all the way forward, no problem. All the way back if you can avoid the kibble, and the same with the side. All the way to the side if you can avoid the kibble. Now, he has a thigh twist, a very solid knee joint, and a pretty big ankle tilt for some good poses. Okay, transformation is pretty straightforward and actually a lot of fun because things just click into place really well. All right, so let's just start with his forearms. We're gonna take his forearms and drop them down. Do the same thing on the other side. Slide right down like that. Perfect. Now let's go to his head and move that all the way around to the back. Now we can take the nose cone, just position it in place. We don't have to lock it in right now. Let's now move to his feet. Go to the back here and take these thruster parts out, if we can. These two guys, the thrusters and the toes will line up with each other here. So both out and now back in like that. Fold it back in like that and toe, toe. Perfect. Now we can connect these two parts together. There's two connections right here. Perfect. Let's get them locked in. Let's get them straightened out here. Wonderful. Now, this entire back part is on a double hinge. We can lift it up, bring it back. You can see it right there, that double hinge, you guys. Right here. And you can take the whole piece and slide it right back. Perfect. Now, while we're at it, we're going to take these parts and bring them down. Very fun part of the transformation. Take this part and bring it down just like that. Wonderful. Okay, now we can start locking some things in together here. But first, we're going to take this whole joint and separate and bring it down and try to lock it into these parts. It doesn't always work for me that well, guys. There we go. That one actually did pretty well. Same thing on this side. And this side's the one that doesn't really work for me that well. There we go. Perfect. Let's line this part up. Great. And there's connections right here, you guys. And once they're in, they're extremely solid. There's one. And there's two. Now that they're in, lift these up. Let's fix this wing. Now we can bring the arms. And there's a slot right here. Goes into that part right there. You can see it. Once they're locked in, it is very solid. Perfect. And the last thing we'll do is just lock this nose cone right in. And there, Sentinel Prime in jet mode. Okay, let's take him back to robot mode. All right, let's undo the things we just did. So, we'll undo the arms first. Perfect. These parts right here, undo that, and then we get some loosening up of everything here. Take the nose cone, bring it all the way back on the double hinge. Make sure you leave a gap there. And then we can take this whole part off on its double hinge and slip it right up in there. It's very satisfying. Okay, now we can turn his head around. Great. And take these shoulder parts and bring them back up. Same thing on this side. Perfect. Now we're going to take his arms, forearms, and slide them back. Slide them back. Perfect. We'll undo his legs. And let's just tuck these guys back in. And one last thing is to fix these little things. Boom, bring those up. I love those. That's a really satisfying thing. And there's Sentinel back in robot mode. Okay, he's got kind of a third mode, a super mode from the end of the movie, which is, I kind of dig. It's just kind of extra stuff to play with here. So let's get him into that. So first thing we'll do is we'll take these little things on his chest here and slide them just like this, okay? They're on the tilt, and then we're gonna open the chest up. He's got a little face mask in there. Bring out. Little Mortal Kombat-esque. All right, now we can take the wings and simply shift them up like this. And now these got shoulder pads here. Bring those up. Bring little guns out. Little shooters. Okay, perfect. And take his forearms, slide those down. He's got arm cannons. Pretty sweet. And now we go to this part. Look at those. More hidden cannons. Those to the side. Perfect. Wonderful. That's pretty good. Now let's get these thrusters out again. All right. So grab those, and then we're gonna just like put them like that, and then match it on that side with this one. Same thing here. Here, he uses his super mode. Okay, a couple of comparisons of robot mode, guys. Here is Studio Series Sentinel Prime next to Dad, Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, and next to his fellow Voyager, Autobot Red Alert. Okay, guys, couple of jet mode comparisons here. Here he is next to Maverick, the Top Gun crossover. And here he is next to the Mandalorian crossover. All right, guys, let's start with some positives of this Studio Series Sentinel Prime. And one of my favorites and first things is there's shiny paint flecks in the plastic itself. I'll see if I can make it so you can see it here. You can see it in the sunlight big time, and it just gives this kind of shiny look to the entire thing. It's in the blue, it's in the gold, it's everywhere. It's awesome. He's got extras, things that are intended for the super mode, but you can use in other ways. For example, these turrets in the front in jet mode. Pretty cool. The transformation is fun and satisfying as things lock into place really well. His super mode is unique and very cool. He's very screen accurate for the most part. And some nitpicks with Sentinel Prime, guys. And the first one's obvious. It's what people are talking about a little bit. The arms. That ball joint's a little bit loose there. I love this transformation style, although down here, this kind of doesn't click in as well as the other ones all do. Still doable though. And his wing design isn't entirely accurate to the movie, but it's very close. And final thoughts on Studio Series Sentinel Prime, guys. I love a bot that can think for himself. And Sentinel Prime is dripping with personality. A very solid Voyager class figure that is fun to mess around with, fun to transform, and is very posable. Add that to the physical design with the shiny paint flecks, the screen accuracy, and the third super mode, and we have a winner. How could anyone not love it?
Well, we're sailing through the age of the primes post-haste and with a smile on our face. The new line has been great so far, but there's still lots more to see. And if you dug what you saw, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. It means so much. And what do you guys think? Did you enjoy Transformers 1 as much as I did? Will you be getting Sentinel Prime? It's a pretty awesome toy. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time on Dan's Vintage Toy Chest. Until then, play on.